If you have nothing good to say, don't say something to somebody. So, he had a lot to say that was demeaning and disparaging towards some of our players. Just disappointed, knowing that he has so much left, for the year and giving more to this team. So, we're behind him 100%. We're going to support him however we can.
Jerry Jeudy has come under heavy scrutiny after a heated on-field moment where he shouted at Shedeur Sanders and appeared to blame him for the team's mistakes. In response, Myles Garrett addressed the situation and expressed his confusion over Jeudy's behavior, saying he couldn't understand why Jeudy would single out Shedeur in such a way. Garrett stressed that the team fully supports Shedeur Sanders and stands firmly with him during this difficult moment. With teammates publicly backing Shedeur, it's evident that Jerry Jeudy will find it difficult to escape the criticism sparked by his actions.
Out to him, but I'm trying to keep my guys focused on the game and not worried about stuff outside of it, because we're focused on what's on the field.
The message of support offered some relief to Shedeur Sanders, who was likely feeling the pressure after the incident involving Jeudy, and knowing the team stood firmly behind him helped ease that strain. At the same time, Shedeur himself has grown increasingly frustrated with both Jerry Jeudy and the offense's overall performance, as despite his best efforts, the team failed to capitalize on key moments and ultimately suffered a tough 8-26 defeat. In an emotional moment, Shedeur openly expressed his disappointment, calling out the offense, particularly Jeudy, for not rising to the occasion. He stressed that the unit must take responsibility and improve, insisting the result felt unfair and warning that such performances cannot become a recurring issue. He made it clear that accountability is non-negotiable and that this standard of play will not be accepted moving forward.
Like, as players and as teammates, we have to be able to gel with each other and be comfortable with each other in every situation. That takes time, that takes a lot of things. So, this team is not going to be a microwave thing.
Shedeur Sanders admitted that the team's confidence had dipped and the plays they attempted simply lacked the strength and execution needed, leaving the offense looking unstable and unable to deliver in the crucial moments. He highlighted the importance of staying united when pressure rises, but said that cohesion was missing throughout the game, which ultimately contributed to their disappointing result. His remarks made it clear that he was frustrated with teammates who failed to rise to the occasion when it mattered most.
So it's about being more confident, whenever we are getting slow. It's about rallying the guys, and I didn't do a great job of that today. Rallying everybody together whenever things aren't going our way, and staying there.
Shedeur Sanders delivered an outstanding performance at quarterback, producing several impressive plays, yet he received little support from those around him, and at times even the coaching choices appeared to make matters worse. A key example came in the red zone when Stefanski opted to pull Shedeur and hand the ball to Judkins, who had been struggling against the 49ers' physical defense, a decision that ultimately backfired. While Sanders maintained a high level of play, frustrations with Jerry Jeudy were understandable, particularly when moments that should have resulted in easy completions fell apart due to Jeudy slowing down or losing focus. This wasn't an isolated issue either, as Jeudy had similarly let the team down in the previous game when he failed to secure a clear touchdown opportunity despite Sanders placing the ball perfectly. Even under relentless pressure from the 49ers' defense, at times left completely exposed without protection, Shedeur continued to deliver precise throws, demonstrating both composure and exceptional skill. One of his standout passes highlighted this determination, further underscoring why Jeudy's outburst at him seemed misplaced. Despite Jeudy's attempts to draw attention, he couldn't overshadow Sanders, and Stefanski acknowledged this by confirming that Shedeur would remain the starting quarterback. Although the Browns ultimately lost, Sanders' ability to perform under pressure was the clear highlight, and his head coach ensured his efforts did not go unnoticed, reinforcing confidence in him moving forward.
Because Shedeur built on his first start last week against the Raiders.
Yeah, I'd have to look at it, Mary Kay. Obviously, he's battling like all of our guys are battling. I know there's plays he wants back, but we'll look at it. We'll correct it.
And will you start him next week?
Yes.
In conclusion, the situation involving Shedeur Sanders, Jerry Jeudy, and the Browns' recent loss to the 49ers reflects a complicated mix of frustration, responsibility, and perseverance. Shedeur's performance as quarterback was a clear standout, as he delivered difficult throws with impressive accuracy despite relentless pressure from one of the league's most physical defenses. However, his efforts were frequently undermined by teammates, particularly Jeudy, whose inconsistent play and sideline outburst only highlighted the wider issues within the team, prompting figures like Myles Garrett to publicly back Sanders. Coaching decisions also compounded the team's struggles, such as Stefanski's choice to remove Shedeur in the red zone in favor of the struggling Judkins, which ultimately proved ineffective. Missed opportunities, questionable calls, and a lack of cohesion all contributed to the disappointing result, yet Shedeur's resilience remained evident throughout. His composure under pressure and leadership qualities did not go unnoticed, leading Stefanski to reaffirm that Sanders would continue as the starting quarterback. Although the defeat was tough, it underscored the reality that football relies on collective execution, not just individual brilliance, and Shedeur's ability to lead amid adversity lays a strong foundation for his future. What are your thoughts on Shedeur's performance? Was his frustration with Jeudy understandable, or should the situation have been handled differently? Do you agree with Stefanski's decision to publicly support him as the starter, and do you think the tension within the team will influence their upcoming games? Finally, can the Browns turn things around with Shedeur at the helm, or will inconsistency continue to hold them back?